Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Irish Webcast. I'm your host Ben, accompanied as always by my co-host Darren. Where were we? Drinking.
Yeah.
That'll be our kayfabe explanation. We're at the pub, just got back.
Yeah.
Time to talk wrestling.
2 months.
Yep.
Did you know wrestling happened this month?
Apparently it's still a thing.
Yeah, a lot of wrestling.
So yeah, the real reason is 2 fucking pay-per-views a month, not doing this shit. You can fuck yourselves.
Too much wrestling.
Yeah.
And we watch it all.
We do.
But it's too much.
We hate ourselves.
Yeah, so it's like, I'll probably watch more than you do anyway.
Probably.
So I watch both WWE shows. I don't watch 205 Live.
No.
I don't watch NXT.
No.
I watch NXT sometimes. But I watch PWG, Progress, Rev Pro, ICW when I can, and New Japan when I can, along with the pay-per-views.
Yep.
And then I go to the shows in Ireland as well.
Yeah, you got the OTT.
Yeah, which is why we're here.
Yeah, we're doing an OTT review, and this is a bit of an update show.
Yeah.
So we're going to restructure.
Will we talk about the UK tournament?
Yeah, sure. WWE, in a fit of terror, have announced they're doing a UK tournament.
Yeah.
This is in response to ITV's World of Sport coming back.
Yep.
I think Vince and the boys might be overreacting a wee bit. No offense to the World of Sport, but it's a Saturday show on ITV.
Yeah.
Against the largest wrestling company in the world.
In fairness, though, ITV has about 2 million viewers.
That's more than the WWE network has subscribers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I suppose. What else? I can't remember who's been announced for the UK tournament, so
I can name a few off the top of my head. There's Pete Dunne,
Trent Seven,
Tyler Bate, Jordan Devlin. There's a few more that I can remember from seeing in pictures, but I can't remember their names because I've only gotten into them.
Yeah.
I only got into them like the week before this tournament was announced, so I can't remember their names. There's a guy called like the Pastor. He does like a little priest kind of gimmick. He's in Progress. I can't remember his name though. And there's another Irish guy, but I can't remember his name. I think it's like Jerry something.
Jerry from Cavan.
Yeah, most everyone I can remember really good.
Okay.
Pete Dunne's probably my pick.
He's your favourite.
He's my pick to win.
Okay. Yeah, so I think the idea behind this is if this UK tournament is a success, they want to basically do a territory system, from what I understand, and they'll have WWE UK, WWE like Japan, WWE Mexico.
Yeah.
And they'll have a territory to build on. So, what's the point of NXT?
My favourite thing is, in my mind, I want Jordan to win because he's from Ireland.
Yeah.
I want him to win, but Pete Dunne's probably going to win. I also really want Tyler Bate to win.
Yeah.
So he was like the first indie match I'd seen, and he's really good. And he's a heel right now. It's hilarious. So when he's a good guy, he's got a mustache.
Yeah.
And he twirls the mustache up when he's a good guy. But when he turned heel, he grabbed him at the 2 sides and pulled him down to show that he had turned into a heel.
That's how you can tell his alignment.
Yeah.
Mustache alignment chart.
It's really funny.
What else? So how are we going to do podcasts in the future? I think once a month we'll do a show reviewing the month in WWE.
Yeah.
Big pay-per-views from WWE will get their own show.
Yeah, like the Rumble, WrestleMania,
SummerSlam, and Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Basically the crossover ones.
Yeah.
And the other ones will be confined to we'll do both pay-per-views on one show, but it won't be in-depth. It'll just be like Rusev and Big Cass had a match.
Yeah.
We didn't watch it.
Yep.
Next.
Yeah, how many times can you hear us say we didn't give a shit about a match?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what the last 4 podcasts turned into.
So now we're doing we're doing 2 pay-per-views at once, so you can hear us say we don't give even more of a shit.
But it cuts down on the slack.
Yeah. NXT is not getting a weekly TV thing because we're not watching the weekly TV show. Takeovers will get covered because that's pretty much what you need to watch.
They're always good.
Yeah. Darren is going to start covering more indie wrestling among Ireland and the UK. And I'm probably going to start covering more Japanese wrestling.
Yeah. You're raging that you found Wrestle Kingdom, and yesterday they put all of Wrestle Kingdom up for free.
Yeah. Not that I was pirating Wrestle Kingdom.
Of course not.
Please don't send your lawyers to New Japan.
You were using a lending link.
Yes.
You were renting it from somebody else.
It's the DVD came in the post.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
7 DVDs of the 10 hours of Wrestle Kingdom.
I'll tell you, the Japanese commentators for New Japan, they're really good.
Yeah, sure. We were saying it when we were talking about how excited your man gets for Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah. And
I was like, I'd be excited as well if my job was to watch Shinsuke Nakamura fight AJ Styles.
This last Wrestle Kingdom, where he was against AJ, and he's going along fine when AJ is coming out. Then Nakamura comes out and this announcer starts losing his shit.
Yeah.
Nakamura, number 1, king of strong style.
Yeah.
I don't know who that man is, but I love him.
Yeah. It's better than the reaction from the English team.
With Yoshitatsu.
Yeah.
I don't know, calling that an English team is, I think it's a bit of false advertising because I don't think Yoshitatsu speaks much English.
I'm not shocked listening to him commentate on Wrestle Kingdom.
I think we probably both speak more Japanese than Yoshitatsu speaks English.
Yeah, probably.
Because all the dating sims and whatnot.
Yeah. That's pretty much what the format will be.
Yeah. So maybe 3 episodes a month.
At best.
Yeah. God.
It'll all depend because English wrestling comes out once a month kind of deal, which is handy enough.
And it's kind of, getting access to New Japan and some of the other promotions is a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, at times. Given that New Japan's website has got an instructional video on how to get to their English site.
I think they have launched a proper English site at the minute.
But you still can't.
This week,
you still can't subscribe.
Yeah.
In English.
No,
still.
you have to give your.
Yeah, you still have to go through their Japanese loop.
Yeah.
To get into it.
Give your credit card in Japanese.
Yeah.
And you laugh, but there is kanji characters for all the numbers.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't have a kanji keyboard.
Yeah,
hopefully.
You've got to learn a new language just to watch just to watch New Japan.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So the president of New Japan was saying this week about WWE that they have plans and WWE ain't fucking encroaching on their territory, basically.
Fuck you are.
Yeah. I think his exact words were, "You're either with WWE or you're against WWE." And we ain't with them.
Yeah. This is all out war.
Yeah.
The closest we'll get to a race war in wrestling.
Oh, God. Bring out Virgil and Jim the Anvil Neidhart in his KKK gear again. Yeah. God, the 90s were a time to be alive.
It's the Yakuza.
Yeah. Or in the Attitude Era, at the start of it, in the during 97, where they had the biker gang, Los Boricuas, and the Nation, and DOA were the biker gang, and Los Boricuas were the Puerto Rican gang, and the Nation were the black gang. And I'm fairly sure they had didn't they have a pay-per-view called Race War or something like that?
That sounds familiar to something. And
No, it was gang war. They didn't go that far. But we all knew.
the entrance ramp was 2 burning crosses.
Oh, God. They have had that at entrances before for
Yeah.
Judgment Day. Though I think the context is a bit
Yeah,
different.
the burning crosses and the spooky ghosts.
Oh, God. Oh, dear. And that's why you love this podcast and keep coming back every week, fellas. We're going to cover more TNA as well.
Yeah.
Pretty much Matt Hardy.
Yeah, more or less.
I kind of want to do an episode where we cover the entire
Deletion saga.
Yeah.
That's coming out on Blu-ray, apparently.
That, you know what, we should get that and just do a review of it.
Yeah.
And that'll sort us. Because I never did upload that total non-stop deletion video because I wasn't happy with it.
Yeah.
Or not final deletion.
Yeah, the final deletion we
Yeah.
did.
But anyway, on to talking about a wrestling show.
Yep.
Darren, you went to see a wrestling show
I did.
recently.
It's crazy.
Oh,
So I went
tell me more. Tell me
I
more.
went to The Dream Before Christmas, it was called,
Okay.
by Over the Top Wrestling. And I was saying it to you that they went above and beyond for this show. Compared to the usual show is pretty good.
Hmm.
But this one, it felt like everyone was working on full cylinders. It was really good.
I think part of that is because they've signed with Flow Sport,
Yeah.
so you can watch them now only on the Flow Sport network
Yeah.
for the low, low price of I don't know how much it
We're
is.
giving a thumbs up.
Yeah, giving the old Foley cheap pop.
Yeah. Right here in Flow Sports now.
Podcast not sponsored by Flow Sports.
Yeah. So when we got in pretty early, they opened the doors at like 6, but the show still didn't start for another hour and a half.
So you have plenty of time to be drinking.
Which we didn't because the queue was huge.
Ah.
And so we found a pretty good spot to get a view of everything in the ring. And we just didn't leave that spot for the next like 4 hours.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah. Because it was a sellout show. There was maybe, I don't know how many the Tivoli holds. I want to say it's about 500 or 600 people. And I'm pretty sure everyone got there. There was no leftover tickets.
No. Not for Ricochet versus Ospreay.
Yeah. So there was like a lot of cameras there too.
Yeah.
Will Ospreay was filming his documentary there, and Flow Sports were filming. I'm pretty sure they got their own camera crew for the OTT show, so they were filming the entire show on their own stuff, and then OTT had their own camera crew there as well.
Yeah. So they do like they have is it
Vimeo.
Vimeo,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Daily Motions where you can get Botchamania.
Yeah.
Nothing else. But the show started, there was like a countdown, and then the countdown kept going, and then Finn Balor came out, and everyone lost their minds.
Yeah. Again, WWE terrified of World
Yeah.
of Sport.
So much that they'll go to an Irish show
Yeah.
that almost no one at this point had heard about outside of Ireland and England.
And a couple
probably.
of people on Reddit.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the people who post on Reddit are from the
you.
show. Yeah. And
In fact, I know the people who post about it on
Yeah.
Reddit are you.
yeah. Fucking page 2 of Squared Circles, baby.
Oh yeah. We climbing.
But he cut a little promo, which is pretty cool. Because like I was saying to you, by the time Irish Wrestling had picked up, Finn was in Japan.
Yeah.
So he didn't get to see what it looked like anymore. Then he went off, and the first match came on, and I think it was Just in Shape versus I can't remember he changed his name.
Okay.
But he was called like he's part of the Social Elite, which is like our NWO in
Okay.
OTT, and he's an English fella. Comes out drinking tea, carrying the Union Jack. So you know he's a heel.
Yeah.
But he's also pretty funny. He's pretty good at jaw jacking with the crowd. So their match was really good. There wasn't many standout moments in the match. Justin Credible's pants fell down and he was wearing a thong.
Just in shape.
Yeah. And Justin also hit a corkscrew brainbuster, which is really nice to look at, and a sit down Alabama slam. He won the match. It was good. And after the match he cut a promo saying how proud he was of OTT and that he's more interested in the match he's managing later on for the tag titles. And then he fucked off. What was the match after that? Because I just gotta try and remember, because
should got you to write this down.
It kind of goes all over the place though, is the problem. And a few of the matches aren't even announced on Facebook. They happen the night of. So I'll just go through what I remember. Oh, that was it. After that was Paul Tracy versus Fabulous Nikki. Fabulous Nikki is a very flamboyantly gay character.
Really, a man called the Fabulous Nikki is flamboyantly gay.
But he fought Paul Tracy. Also, it wasn't a match with many spots. It was just some wrestling.
Yeah.
Tracy beat the shit out of Nikki after the match. Got on the mic and was talking about how one of the social elites were on the fucking warm-up match and it won't happen anymore, and if it does, we will just start beating the shit out of everyone because they deserve main event, which is pretty good promo.
Okay.
Then he fucked off. After that, I'm pretty sure it was the Crew versus the Crew match, which is... So the background to this is Paddy M, who plays a scumbag, junkie kind of character, was trying to break into something. I don't know where he was trying to break into, but he was trying to break into somewhere.
As scumbags are wont to do.
Yeah, and while he was breaking in, someone pointed a gun at his head, and the camera panned over, and it was Angel Cruz, who's our boy. He's from the same county as us.
From Carlo.
Yeah. And he's talking about how it's
we just dox Angel Cruz.
He's talking.
No one can find Carlo on a map anyway, so it's fine.
No one knows his real name.
Okay.
I know his real name, but I'm not going to say it. But it panned over, showed out it was him, and he was like, "Oh, it's just a prank, bro. Come on, it's just a prank."
It's just threatening to murder you.
And he was like, "Oh, the gun's loaded, isn't it?" He's like, "No, it's not." And he puts the gun in the air and fires off a few rounds by accident. And then the lads are like, "That's it. That's not cool. I'm gonna have a tag match against you. You bring your crew, I'll bring mine." And so they had to get their own crew. It was all kind of surprise, but we all knew who they were going to be. So Angel Cruz came out with his two bodyguards, who are called like Patrick and Robert, and they're called Team Prick. They wear suits and they're not wrestlers. And then Paddy comes out with Damo, who's another scumbag character, and then their tag partner is none other but Hornswoggle.
Oh my god!
He comes out dressed as a scumbag as well. Cuts a little promo on Angel Cruz, calling him a pedo.
Oh god!
We all start chanting pedo at him, which is probably the weirdest
crowd chant.
Yeah, especially when I was thinking to myself that there are people in America who are going to be watching this.
Yeah.
And one of the first things they'll see is us chanting child molester and pedophile at the guy in a ring.
You see, you were chanting child molester. Was the chant actually child molester? Yeah, oh, for fuck's sake.
I was also saying it's pretty funny, the idea that there's probably someone coming in late to this show, and the first thing they hear when they walk into the building is everyone just clapping and screaming child molester.
I can just picture it in my head now. Ricochet pulls up his car in the car park, gets his gear out and is walking into the building, and he just hears child molester.
Yep.
And he's like, what? have I gotten myself into? Poor men.
Yeah, that was great. The idea of like, because Ireland doesn't really give a shit
No.
when it comes to being politically correct a lot of the time.
No.
But like,
We've had enough famines and shit to deal with.
I wonder what the reaction outside of Ireland and probably England will be like for chants like this.
Yeah.
Because we get pretty offensive in the shows.
Yeah. I mean, look at Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
There, then you get an idea of Irish sense of humour.
And because we think he's hilarious.
Because he is.
Not threatening or anything. We just think he's hilarious.
Oh, go for a pint with that lad.
But Hornswoggle cut a little promo. It was pretty funny. And tag match started. There wasn't really much crazy stuff that happened. Just a bunch of beatdowns kind of stuff. Comedy match. It was more or less, it was just a comedy match. At some point near the end, Hornswoggle goes to Damo and Paddy and he's like, lads, get the tables. And they go outside. Apparently this was a no DQ match, which wasn't explained at the start of the show.
Okay.
And the lads go out of the ring and pull out a coffee table.
Fuck's sake.
which got a really good pop. It's pretty funny. And then Hornswoggle did the Seth Rollins like power bomb,
a buckle bomb into a coffee table.
A buckle bomb into like a tiny mini table. Jeez. It was pretty funny. Hornswoggle looks hilarious when he's gassed. He looks like a small Sammy Callahan. Just
dying.
Yeah, and so they Hornswoggle won the match. Obviously, Hornswoggle cut a little more promo afterwards, saying that he always wanted to wrestle in Ireland, even as a fake Irishman.
Yeah,
and then we all chanted "one of us" at him. Then he just left. He snuck up behind us and was hanging out behind us because we were by what would be the announce table, camera crew kind of area.
Yeah.
He was hanging out up there watching the rest of the show for the most part. So there was a break then, and we just got drunk, very drunk, and
as you do. They
came back on, and I'm pretty sure after that we had the tag title match between the Gym Nasties and the Kings of the North. Kings of the North. Oh, here's a match I'm forgetting before I get into it. Jordan Devlin and I think his name was Sam Maxwell. They used to be a tag team called the Hangovers, and they were doing like a reunion against Fabian Aichner. If anyone's seen the Cruiserweight Classic, he was in that, and Big Dave Mastiff.
Oh no.
It's a really good match. I was shocked by how good the match was. So like in OTT, if you're like an import talent, we warm up to you for the most part, but if we feel like you're not coming back, we're not really going to be all that invested. But since Fabian Aichner has now made like 3 appearances in OTT, he's one of us at this point. And he was really good. The whole match was really good. Jordan Devlin, I thought he'd get like a big face reaction because he'd just been announced for the UK Cup. No, still heel. We all told him to go fuck himself.
Fuck you and your WWE Network deal, mate.
But yeah, it was really good. The usual. There's a few. Dave Mastiff is ridiculous. He doesn't look like he should be able to do a few of the things he does.
Because he's a very large man.
Yeah, he hit like a double missile drop kick at one point as well. It was crazy. And I was telling you about this, but Fabian Aichner did the craziest fucking move I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, you're telling me.
He hits I think it was Sam Maxwell, hits him with gets him in like the cradle that Paige used to do for her DDT.
Yeah.
And then threw him up into a suplex, turned that into an Orange Crush powerbomb, and then did like a sit out powerbomb at the end of it, and it was insanity.
Just like manhandling a fella.
Yeah, and A really, really good match. Really good tag match as well. And the Hangovers won at the end. But the match, very good. I'd give it a recommendation of most of the stuff that happened. All the tag matches that happened, everything in the show was really good. But that tag match and the main event were probably the standouts for me. So then after that was the Nasties versus the Kings of the North. Kings of the North's the heels because they're from the north.
Yeah.
And they come out with one red glove on for the red hand of Ulster.
Yeah.
So they get shit on it. And the Gymnasties come out. The Gymnasties entrance is pretty funny. So it starts with them. I don't know how many people will get this because it's an Irish thing.
Yeah.
But they start off in Stephen's Green.
Okay.
And they do a little Rocky montage of them running from Stephen's Green to the Tivoli.
How far is that?
It's about 20 minutes.
A walk?
No, they're like running, but it's like it's like cut together.
Yeah, yeah.
So it starts with them at Stephen's Green, and then they get to like the Halfpenny Bridge and all that. And at one point, Justin gets real gassed, so they take a bus halfway, and then they get to the outside. Talk about the tag match, come out, and what's their name? What's the song? You're the Best Around is their team. So everyone's singing that when they're coming out, and then and the match starts. Justin and can't remember the guy's name from the Kings of the North. They have to be handcuffed together so they don't interfere.
Yeah. It's the old managers aren't fucking up this match.
Yeah. So the match happens. The match was really good.
Were they handcuffed together or were they handcuffed to like the ring post?
Together.
Okay.
It was the first 5 minutes or so were them arguing with each other because they wanted to do this or that, but they couldn't because they were handcuffed to the other guy. And then one of the lads from the Gymnasties and one of the guys from the Kings of the North just super kicked the opposing manager off the side. And then
so the other guy has a dead body to drag around.
So some of the other stuff that happened in the match, there was a point where they ended up fighting outside and ended up by us fighting in the crowd. And he picked up one of the lads from the Kings of the North picked up one of the lads from the Nasties and threw him off of our side into the lads at the bottom. And another moment that was pretty cool was I think it was Sammy B. I can't remember the lads' names in the tags, but hit like a suicida through the ropes to the lads into the crowd. It was really cool to look at. But
it's like there's basically no space between the ring and the crowd at OTT. There's like a tiny about a foot.
There's a walk. Yeah, there's about 2 feet of walkway.
Yeah,
and that's
so like if you do a dive, you're in the third row of the crowd, basically.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's what happens. And so the end comes when the ref gets knocked out, and the two managers end up coming into the ring, and the King of the North get uncuffed, going through the ref's pockets, find the key, uncuffs himself, goes to attack the Gymnasties. Justin gets up, hits your man, and handcuffs him to the ring ropes. And then Justin and Sammy B get up. They're about to have a face off against the Kings of the North. They come in, and Justin grabs Sammy, flips him up, hits him with an Alabama slam, and fucks off, turning heel. Everyone is heartbroken at this point because Justin is like the fan favorite for the longest time in OTT, and he fucks off. Lads lose the titles. Yeah, the lads lose the titles, and it's just heartbreaking to watch. They did
tiny violin plays.
Yeah, the next day in Belfast they did have another match against the Social Elite. But I don't know the results for that.
Yeah.
I'll only know when the video for that comes out, which I'll watch because there's a few cool matches on that. They have like a women's title match and the tag title match, and Marty Skrull versus Ricochet is the main event.
Okay.
There's some cool matches scheduled for that one. And then after that was the main event, the one everyone wanted to see. Fucking Will Ospreay versus Ricochet.
This is like the fourth match they've actually had.
Yeah. And by this point, Ospreay had won all of their matches. No, it was 3-2.
Yeah.
By this point, something like that, or 4-4, 4-3, something like that. So this match starts off, everyone going mental. 10 minutes of headlocks. It's great. This is wrestling chants going all over the place. And then they eventually they start doing their flips and shit. They do the little spot from New Japan, you know, where they
the Superman pose.
Yeah, they do like that little bit from the start.
Yeah,
they do a little serving flip competition against the two of them, which is really funny. What else happened? There's a lot of shit that happened. I just got to remember in what order I could tell them that wouldn't seem. Because I can remember like the ends and the starts and some of the middle, but
you can't remember the order because you were drunk.
I was drunk and I was so excited.
Yeah.
Like these lads were getting a standing ovation maybe 15 minutes into this match. So they start fighting, fucking end up brawling to the outside, which had my favourite spot. When Ricochet gets thrown up into our part of the crowd, and fucking Ospreay hits a frog splash crossbody from the ring up
into the crowd,
and the part he hits is like up in the air. It's about 2 feet or more higher than where the ring is.
Yeah.
So he manages to get up there, and the two of them are fighting. I don't know what happened. I couldn't see.
Yeah, they just disappear into the crowd.
Yeah, and Ospreay comes back out and he's getting ready to go back into the ring when fucking Ricochet appears out of nowhere. Like, we don't know where he came from. Jumps over, I'd say, about 6 rows of people and hits Ospreay, I'm pretty sure, with a crossbody. It was the most insane shit I've ever seen. And then they come back into the ring eventually, and you get the usual stuff of the Essex Destroyer, the I don't know what Ospreay calls that like twirl kick he does, because it's one of his finishers.
It's not. Is it like the Pele kick? But it's
the one where he jumps up in the air and does like 3 rotations in the air before landing it down with like a kick to the back of the head.
The Jet Shot Mark III. That's basically what it looks like, isn't it?
And then
wonder if he actually calls it that.
I don't know. Hits the cheeky Nando's on Ricochet as well. That thing looks more brutal in person. Ricochet hits him with they end up doing like an elbow spot and fucking murder each other. And then Ospreay hits Ricochet with a fucking headbutt and just knocks him unconscious. There's a lot of reversals. Reversed like Poison Frankensteiners, reversed Hurricane Ranas. I think they do, what is that, like, is the Spanish Flea, where it's like the rock bottom but they do a backflip with it.
Yeah.
They do that but both land on their feet. It's fucking insanity.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's fucking insane. What else? What else happened? Because I've got a bunch of videos of it, but I can't remember.
Yeah. There was a springboard cutter.
Yeah. Ospreay hits him with a springboard cutter. Got like a 2 count. Ricochet goes to hit like a... He goes to hit like... Tries to hit like the 630, but Ospreay keeps stopping him. And ends up hitting a shooting star press instead, which looks insane in person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is. It's because it's such a slow rotation in the air. It looks like you shouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
What other things? Ospreay hitting the inverted 360. Like an imploder.
Okay.
He hits like a 360, but he's looking out into the crowd when he hits it, which is crazy to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about. Fucking Jesus, so much shit happened in this match. The elbow spot is my favorite, I think. I always like seeing like the test of strength with elbows to the faces.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Ricochet hits Ospreay with a kick to the face and knocks him clean out as well at some point. What other shit happened? So I'm just going through in my mind what happened in the video. I'll just go to the end. I think.
Yeah.
I can't really remember the end. I'm pretty sure what happened was Ricochet did hit the 630 and got the pin clean after. I want to say the match was maybe like half an hour long.
So Ricochet win the match?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Ricochet got on the mic afterwards to talk about how now they're tied up, so they should have one more match against each other.
I think it's 2-2 now.
I'm pretty sure it's 4-4. That's what Ricochet was saying.
So then they've had 8 matches?
Yeah. Probably, I don't think, 2 of them probably are from before the New Japan stuff happened.
Yeah, I remember Meltzer they had like one of their first matches around WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
And he was talking about that. And then, of course, there's the New Japan Best of Super Juniors match.
Yeah.
Their most famous one, since it was actually recorded.
Yeah. So everyone was chanting 5 as well after the match was done. And Ricochet was talking to the camera, telling Dave Meltzer, he was like, "You hear what they're saying, Dave?" So
you know what to do.
This is going to be a 3-star match because of that. Hornswoggle came out. I'm pretty sure he wasn't supposed to come out because the lads were leaving at this point. And Hornswoggle came out and he was like, "Fuck you guys for being this good." Like, what the fuck was that? Gave him some shots. I don't know how much of this was recorded or not afterwards. But
to see them, they recorded everything.
Yeah, but
they're just gonna edit it.
Yeah, there was after the match there was a lot of talking, and I don't know how much of it made it on because I don't know if that was just like a little
thing for the fans.
Yeah, a little thing for the people who were there or not. But there was a good bit of promo stuff. Lads doing shots in the ring. They were getting ready to leave, or Ospreay was saying that his thing in Ireland is that he likes to dance. So he used to be in a tag team called the Uptown Funkers, and after their matches they used to dance together. So they end up doing a little bit of a dance with each other while Uptown Funk plays, and that was pretty cool as well. They're getting ready to leave. A bunch of the lads from the back come out with dressed as like Christmas elves and Santa Claus and all that. And they're throwing candy canes into the ring, do another bit of a dance. Paul Tracy comes out because he's the heel, starts shitting on everyone, calling them all dirt because he kicks people. Basically doing the revival gimmick. Yeah. And then Ricochet offers him to come into the ring and he'll give him a candy cane, and he does, and Ricochet just kicks his head off. And just a bit more dancing. That was the end of the show.
And they danced all the way back to their respective homes.
Yeah. Afterwards, we met Ospreay and Ricochet and Dave Mastiff. Said hello to Paul Tracy as well because he was just coming out. Met a good few of the people. It was really cool. Fucking Dave Mastiff had a big fucking imprint on his skull from the match still.
Yeah, you were saying he had like a knee pad imprint on his face.
Ricochet is ridiculously like built. Like we went and took pictures with them afterwards, and my friend was saying he went to put his hands around the two of them, and he thought he was up here on like Ricochet's shoulder, but no, he was like halfway down his back. He was just so muscly he couldn't make it up.
Like he's small, but he's like stacked.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Yeah,
and Ospreay is really nice. what they were doing was pretty cool. Was you could get a picture with the two of them, but you'd pay both of them for the picture, like $5 each. And then as the show went on, Ricochet just stopped taking money. He just stopped caring. He was like, "Yeah, I'll just take a picture with you if you want.
I don't care.
Just give Ospreay the $5 and we'll be grand." And that was really it from the show. It was exhausting.
Yeah. How long was the show? Like 2.5 hours?
It started at like 7:30 and ended at about 11 o'clock.
Okay. But with the intermission,
Yeah,
it would have been about 3 hours.
Well,
then.
the intermission was about 20 minutes, 15 minutes at most. And there was, like 5 matches altogether, I'd say.
Yeah.
And all of them were really good. And it was just exhausting because I hadn't moved from my spot the entire night.
No.
And my friend was sitting up behind me in chairs. So after the match, I went up to them and sat down for a bit because I really needed to sit down.
So you were standing the entire show?
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole show. I want to say this as well. There was a guy, three or four people next to me, and he was obnoxious. He was so obnoxious. And I was going to chant shit at him, but then I saw he had a barbed wire tattoo on his arm, like his entire arm was a barbed wire, and I was like, "Oh, there's no hope for him." Even like, you know,
and it turned out that man was the Sandman.
At live shows, if someone's being real obnoxious, you just chant how obnoxious they're being, and usually they'll stop. But when I saw the barbed wire tattoo, I was like, "No, this guy thinks he's cool as shit. There's nothing I can do that can stop him from chanting this shit." You know those guys.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't stop him no matter what I say. Even if I came up to his face and I told him to shut the fuck up, he'd still think that I was
You're out of line.
Yeah, he'd think I was the one out of line.
So that's why you punched him in the back of the head.
So fuck that guy. I also saw the guy who almost ruined WrestleCon for me.
Oh, yeah, you're telling me about this guy.
But the cunt was in the VIP, so I couldn't see him or hear him. I was so happy. Because if he was near me, I probably would have been kicked out of the show. I'm not a violent man, but this guy was...
But you do love a bit of murder occasionally.
But this guy was the most obnoxious cunt I'd ever heard in my entire life. The show was great. And when the videos come up for it, we'll probably link them in the descriptions.
Yeah.
Probably on FlowSlam or whatever it comes out on first, because I don't know if they can put it up on Vimeo.
Yeah. Generally it goes up on Vimeo a couple of weeks after the actual show.
Because the shows are coming up on the 30th. On like New Year's, I think. So we'll probably put descriptions up.
Yeah, if you send me a message and remind me about that.
Yeah, whenever the video actually goes up for it, I'll remember to show you it.
Yeah.
And keep an eye out for me. I'm the big mark in the Death by Elbow t-shirt.
I'll be the one in the Bullet Club t-shirt. Yeah. You'll never miss me.
See, that's how it's easier to find me, is I never wear my Bullet Club shirt to those shows. So if there's any point where you could try and find me, it's because I'm wearing someone else's shirt.
Yeah, I'm the one not wearing a Bullet Club t-shirt.
I'm the one wearing the Chris Hero t-shirt. And a PWG hoodie. It's easier to find me that way, because apparently no one else has this fucking hoodie.
Yeah, I've never seen that hoodie before.
Even Marty Scurll said that.
Oh, that's a nice hoodie, mate. Where'd you get it?
Where the fuck did you get that? And this was like 2 weeks after he was at Bola.
Yeah. Because I don't think I've ever seen anyone wear your hoodie before.
No. Not even the wrestlers. Yeah, not even the lads who run the show wear it.
For those of you who can't see, it's like it's got like the Gorilla logo and two like AK-47s.
Yeah. And on the back is the same logo.
Yeah.
It's called like the 1%er or something. It's like a biker kind of gimmick.
Okay.
For it.
Right. So overall, a good show.
Yep, very good.
And I think that'll wrap us up there.
Well, I should say for the next show, they've announced the guests for it.
Oh, who's at it?
Matt Riddle,
Okay.
ex-MMA, ex-UFC fighter,
Yeah.
now turned bro wrestler. He's the reason I'm going. Mark Andrews, have you ever heard of him?
I don't know the name.
English wrestler. He was in PWG a few times. He was at Bola this year. That's how I found out about him. And Eddie Kingston.
From DCC.
Yeah. And there's probably going to be one or two more people announced. That's usually how it works.
Yeah.
The big guys get announced at the show, and kind of the smaller imports get announced for their matches more than anything.
Yeah.
That's pretty much everything for the next show that is revealed so far.
Would you know the date of the next show?
It's like it's February 4th.
They're taking a break during January.
I get January off this time.
Okay. That, I think, will wrap it up there then. Unless there's anything else.
Nope.
Okay. So, thanks everyone for listening. Our next episode, who knows? Actually, our next episode is the 20th. So it's probably going to be a Wrestle Kingdom.
Probably.
If there's something in between, then there'll be something in between. But our next will be Wrestle Kingdom 11, January 4th. It's probably going to come up on the 6th, the episode.
Yeah.
And after that, Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what other show, but I think Royal Rumble.
There's also a takeover from Royal Rumble weekend, so that might be either 2 episodes or one giant bumper episode.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll check us out on Twitter at Irish Whipcast, our YouTube channel Irish Whip Podcast, and Facebook Irish Whip Podcast.
Do you want to know something funny before you go off? I got a notification on our Facebook page saying we hadn't used it in so long you're about to delete it.
It's been a while, fellas.
Yeah. I actually got a notification like this week saying you haven't used this page in a long time.
Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that's good that you didn't let it get deleted.
Yeah.
So, we'll see you for Wrestle Kingdom 10, probably.